that scene, which is a fantasy scene, right?
Yes.
So that was like
I'll say.
That was like the second day of shooting.
Yes.
How was
it
that?
was, and it goes on for there. I mean,
Right.
which is a good thing. People should go and see this and see what happens.
That
from
scene
there.
continues for another 45 minutes.
Right.
You can only imagine.
So you got to know each other pretty quickly on this film.
Yeah, we shot that scene on our second day of filming.
Was it really?
And I feel like, you go into a scene like that, there's a lot of nerves. And then I think we shot it and we pulled apart from one another, and I think we both were like, we'll do another take.
Yeah. Actually, this is, let's see, how do I say this? The character, we live a lot in Doris's mind.
Right. Well, why don't you tell everyone what the film is about?
Well, the film is about this woman who has had a very repressed life and is taking care of her mother all of her life and is kind of a borderline personality altogether, wouldn't you say? She's got some issues, put it that way. And is very, very shy, hardly speaks, but has this rich fantasy life and sees him. And he is her fantasy life. So the audience goes with her in her mind, and we had to shoot those fantasies. Hot damn. I did, before we began this, the second day of shooting, and we are there for a while.
Yeah.
And I did say to Max, okay, first of all, I do apologize if in any way, the fact that I am 30 some odd years older than you are, rides on you in a negative fashion.
I resented the apology. I was like, you're Sally Field.
I know.
And,
Yeah.
And we're making out right
So now, did you know who Max was at all?
now. It's okay. It's okay. It's totally fine.
Yes, I did. I did. But I did.
It sounds
I
like
really did.
when you say it that many times, it's a lie.
It's kind of a lie.
Yeah. Okay. So when did you realize this adorableness was? I love Max, and
Everybody loves
Yes.
Max. And I then caught up with Max. I binged. I binge watched.
Yeah.
And then I caught up, and then I knew who Max was.
Yeah.
But I already knew my Max.
Right.
So he was my Max before he was that.
Right.
It was nice. We had a rehearsal process with our director, Michael Showalter.
Who I didn't know who he was either, so I was all right. Everybody was. I didn't know anything.
And it all worked out
It
for the
all
best.
worked out fine.
Yeah.
So you just lie most of the time, and then it catches up with you.
Now, does
Well, you
Yeah.
slowly, your lie becomes the reality because then you know.
If you're lucky, this kind of lie becomes your reality. Yes,
Yeah.
this is a good lie to
This is
have.
a very good lie.
So now, can I ask? Would you date a man that much younger than you? And are you dating? Maybe you're dating a guy.
I was like, can I ask, are you guys dating?
No, you're married. I know you're not dating.
Way married. Married.
Are you in a relationship? And
No.
Would you date someone 30 years younger?
It depends on who that someone was. If he wants to step forward and say, how about me? I will judge the situation from that.
Well,